years.
Hello everybody and welcome to Greg's Vintage Workshop, where I'm working to restore history one piece at a time. This is just a quick update on the coil winder. I made a change to it with the 022 welding tip. I took a 1/16 inch drill and drilled it down about 1/4 of an inch and added a 1/16 inch hollow brass tube to it to put the wire closer to the actual spool. And I can still adjust the y-axis away from it or closer to it when it's running, so that's a good modification, and it's getting the wire where it needs to be on the spool. So I 3D printed a spool as a test spool so I could actually feed wire through it, so it wouldn't need to have a piece of tape holding or anything like that. And I put it on there. I haven't wound it yet, but we're going to wind it together on this video and see what we got. Now keep in mind I can make adjustments to this thing when it's running. I can increase the rotate speed. I can increase or decrease the actual traverse speed, but I prefer to do it with the rotate speed. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm sure it won't be right. Have to do it on the fly. So we'll take a look at that. It's real quick. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, just a little update on the coil winder. Made a modification or two on it. This was one of the original 023 MIG welding tips that I'd use. So I wasn't getting what I wanted exactly, so I wanted to get closer to my piece. So I bought this 1/16 inch hollow tube. It's got, I think, a .061 inside diameter, I think is what it was. So I drilled one of these out, only about that deep, to insert the rod in there, and then and this one's a little oversized. I went bigger than 1/16. So I re-drilled another one for 1/16 and it fit in there perfect. And I put it in there like that, soldered it to it, cut it off a length about that long. And that's what's in it right now. Then I 3D printed a spool that's adjustable just so I could show you guys it and run a test. I haven't run it yet myself. So we're going to see how this goes together. Let me get over there by the coil winder. Alright, so here's a shot of the coil winder. You can see the end and you can see my tubing right there. I've got this spool set up. I drilled a hole through the spool so I could run the wire through. It's just set. As soon as I turn it on, the way this traverse works, it'll automatically start moving, and I have to turn on the rotation pretty simultaneously. So let me get you guys set up. Okay, so I'm getting ready to flip it on and we'll see what we get here. And I can adjust my speed as needed, which obviously we need it. That looks about right. Not looking too bad. We've already got 80 turns of wire on there. I've adjusted the amperage on the motors. You can tell they're considerably quieter now than what they were. I can speed it up even more. I think it's about right here for this gauge of wire. And I think that It would work good right where it's at, but we'll speed it up a little bit more. That's probably even closer. So you can see, depending upon which coil I'm going to be winding and what gauge wire I'm going to be winding, depends upon the speed of the traverse and the speed of the rotation. But it's just a little bit of dialage, and that will take care of it. You can see it quickly winds, so if I had to go a couple thousand winds, it'd only take me 10 to 15 minutes versus 2 or 3 hours like what I did here a year or two ago. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you guys back so you can see that it works, and works quite well. I'm very happy with it. It'll be all manual. Works pretty good. Thank you.